Hello, everyone. I said I would be doing videos probably weekly just to get started and get comfortable. So that's what I'm trying to do. I was asked a question not that long ago on why I was deciding to write this book that I'm in the development with. And well, honestly, there's a lot of pain and hurt behind this book. I went through a lot of stuff in my life that wasn't so easy, and throughout my life, I went through a lot of pain, a lot of situations that I shouldn't have had to gone through. Growing up, I seen a lot of things. I witnessed a lot of stuff. I experienced a lot of things. When I became a teenager, it didn't get any better. And when I became an adult, you know, it didn't help either. And relationships, it was a bad cycle, and the outcomes weren't the greatest. I ended up carrying that into my children's lives, and there was a lot of resentment there with my kids and myself, and I carry a lot of that burden. But at some point in time, my life had to change, and there was a lot of things inside of me that were breaking. I started to notice that something had to change. I was accepting too many downfalls. I was accepting too many heartaches and pain. It had got to a point where there was literally a breaking point with my life that I couldn't take it anymore. I had a breaking point so dramatic where I had lost people in my life that were the closest to me, that I didn't have anymore to run to when I needed someone. And I had hit rock bottom. I was broken. And the one person I had left that I thought would always be there for me had failed me. And I had hit my breaking point, my rock bottom. And I broke. I had literally broke. And I had enough. I literally woke up one day and I had enough. And I said, you know, sorry for my language, but I had a fuck that moment. And I said, enough. I'm tired and enough. And I said something has to change. And my kids were resentful. They hated me. My family was going to shit in a handbag quickly. I hated everything about me. I was losing people out of my life. People were dying that I loved. People were leaving me. People were lying to me and cheating on me. And you know, I started to see things that were just horrible, and I wanted things to change, and I had enough. I needed to love myself because I was tired of being taken advantage of and being treated like crap. And I was like, the only way that someone's gonna love you is if you started to love yourself. The only way someone's gonna respect you is if you start to respect yourself and stand up for yourself. And I needed to grow a damn backbone and speak up for yourself. And I had to do that by myself. And that's what I had to do for me. And so that's where this book came from. It came from hurt, and it came from pain, and it came from distraught, and it came from such a deep, dark place. And I didn't want it to just be a book. I wanted it to be a tool, and I wanted it to be a manual and a journal and a guide to help other people understand that, what, we're all broken, but we don't have to stay that way, and we all have stories but we can fix it. We can fix it, and we don't have to stay that way, and we don't have to have our lives stay that story. We can change and rewrite that story and make it such a better story for the future, and be a whole different person, and live a whole new life and a whole new story. So that's the story behind this book. And I just want to help people and show people that it's okay to be angry and it's okay to be hurt, but you can move past that and live a whole new life with self workings and self buildings and self lovings, because work, build, love is all about that. So 21 steps for change: when life gives you lemons, work, build, love, because you squeeze that lemonade and you make lemonade, because that's all you can do with it, right?